Now, the Chinese president's state visit to the United States is definitely a major story across the African continent. Why should Africa pay attention?
Well, firstly, it was an incredibly sophisticated speech. It was multi-layered, I thought. I thought the choice of Seattle was interesting and, as a signal to the U.S. economic heartland of how important the China-U.S. economic relationship is. Incredible detail around President Xi Jinping's interest in Ernest Hemingway's Old Man and the Sea, also contemporary programs like the House of Cards. Very, very sophisticated speech. I think why Africa should care is because we're no longer in a unipolar world. We're in a world where China and the US are the G2. They sit at the apex of this world. And if there is a bipolar relationship at the top of the world, it's going to cause issues for somewhere like Africa. We need the US and China to be engaged. And the more engaged they are with the continent, I think the better the continent will do. So very important that that relationship is working.
All right, but following President Xi's speeches, though, in the United States so far, what would you say are the key highlights, and what exactly do they mean for Africa?
Well, I think, President Xi Jinping was speaking to the economic well-being between the US and China, speaking to a world economy that would do better where there's less friction. We've seen recently tremendous geopolitical friction across the world in the South China Sea. And I think the president was saying, look, we need each other. The global economy needs the US economy and the Chinese economy to be firing on all cylinders. And Beatrice, Africa has caught a cold this year because people have been concerned at the Chinese economy about the economic slowdown. And I think the president was seeking to allay those fears, maintaining the strength of Chinese GDP, and that he was very engaged at the top, at the apex of the Chinese Communist Party.